want to ask you now about change. As a coach, how do we embrace change in our lives? And what you called the art of letting go. When we shall let go, and when it is required to embrace change in our life, and how useful it is to our lives, to our growth and our progress, our personal development.
That's a very interesting question, and related to these uncertain times, it's very relevant. Change is the new constant, because if you're not adaptable enough to accept the change, I usually use a lot of metaphors for the explanation. It's like a frog sitting in a pot of water at room temperature, and he is in his comfort zone. Slowly and gradually the temperature of the water rises, but he is not unable to let go that comfort, the familiar environment he's used to. So he relaxes, swims in the water. Okay, it's still bearable, and he's not futuristic enough to see that what can go wrong, because he is not embracing change. He's just in his comfort zone, and the moment the water starts boiling, he does not have the energy to step out of it, and he dies. And similarly it happens with organizations as well. The organizations during this time of pandemic who are futuristic enough and they are adaptable to the digital transformation that has happened, they're going to go a longer way because they are quick to change. They're quick to embrace change. And those who are still thinking that the world will come back, no, the world is changing constantly. It's the nature tells us to see there are 4 seasons. They change. Imagine if there was all the 12 months, there would be spring season. Who would value the blooming of a flower? We'll say, oh, it happens all the 12 months, so I don't care. But it's the absence that makes the heart grow fonder. So this is how change, we need to embrace change, and it will happen. It is the impermanence of the soul that stops you from letting go, because our soul is impermanent. Our soul is permanent, right? And our body is impermanent. It is mortal. It has to go. It's temporary, yeah. It has to go. So if this is the fight between the body and the soul it believes in permanence, the body has to let go, and letting go is not easy. Letting go your deceased, your loved ones, it's not easy. Letting go your family, your siblings, when you start your own family, it's not easy. Letting go your younger self, the youthful self, it's not easy. But you have to embrace that, you have to go up the hill, you will come down the hill, and that's what the cycle of nature is. So letting go is difficult, but that's what we need to do.
Yes, it is true that change is the only constant in life. And even talking about companies that are in stagnation mode, they are about to die for sure. They should, we should always change to the better, to embrace change. Even nowadays, at the pandemic period, those companies who really shifted to digital transformation will be the winner after this era. So change
true that
is the only constant really in life.